Hello, my amazing artists. Today we're going to finish our texture fall collages. We are going to add our grass to the bottom of our papers, and then if we want to draw some extra details in our trees or on our grass, we can do that. So you are going to have your texture paper from last week. You're going to have a green piece of paper, a pair of fancy scissors. We're going to talk about why these are fancy, and then you'll have a glue stick. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our scissors. And remember, these scissors are fancy scissors, and they're fancy because you see this really cool line here. That means that the actual blade has a different design. So these scissors are going to work a little differently than our regular scissors. Still the same scissor safety. If you need to pass your scissors to a friend, you hand them the handle. We're still going to put our fingers in the holes of our scissors, but they might just feel a little different and be a little harder to use. They also make some really cool noises. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut our grass first. So I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna make a fringe cut. Fringe cut is where you cut straight lines, but you don't cut all the way through your paper. So I'm gonna take my scissors in my hand. Remember, my other hand, that usually doesn't do a lot, is gonna hold my paper and is going to not turn it, but just hold it. And I wanna trim straight lines right next to each other, one after another, to make my grass. And you can see I'm just going chomp, lift up my scissors, move over, chomp, lift up my scissors, move over, chomp, and I may also need to move my hand. Lift up my scissors, move over. So I'm gonna cut straight lines across the whole paper. I can make them kind of close together, and my line's a zigzag. Your design on your scissors might be a little different, and I'm gonna keep going. Now, if you wanna trade scissors with a friend, you could carefully ask them to trade if you wanted to at your table. Once you get all the way to the end, then we're going to stop. So I'm gonna open my scissors, take them off my hand, I'll set them back on my tray, and look at how cool those lines are. So there's my grass. Now I have to be able to glue my grass onto my paper. So this is where I'm gonna use my glue stick. I'm gonna open my glue stick. If you're having a hard time, just raise your hand and a friend can help you. And I wanna make sure I twist it up just a tiny bit so the top just pops out. And I'm gonna only add glue on the bottom of my paper, where the bottom of my trees are. So watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my glue stick and I'm gonna rub glue right at the bottom. I'm not going over my trees, just right at the bottom. Rub, rub, rub. I want to make sure I get a lot of glue down there, but I'm not smashing my glue. I only want to rub it right at the bottom. And then watch, I'm going to take the bottom of my paper where I did not cut, and I'm going to line it up with the bottom of my trees, and then I'm going to pet it like I'm petting a nice, soft puppy so it sticks down. And look at how cool that is. I can take my grass and start to bend it up. If I want it to pop up like a pop-up book, I could do that. And now you can take your crayons and you can start to decorate. You can make some bugs in your grass. Maybe you want to draw something in your sky or on your trees. You choose how you want to decorate and finish your art. Make sure when you're done with your glue stick, you remember twist, twist, twist it down. Then you can put your lid on and finish decorating. When we are done with our papers, we'll put them back on our tray so that I can hang them up for everyone to see. All right, friends, I hope you enjoy cutting your grass, gluing it down, and then decorating your paper. Happy creating!